Hi there. Happy Hanukkah. It's great to be with you and to share on this fourth night of Hanukkah 4 brief points about Hanukkah as a story of anti-Semitism, or rather as a story of positive response to anti-Semitism. Just as the Jewish Maccabees faced persecution, today Jewish communities face the same anti-Semitic persecution around the world. But I'd like my thoughts to be how can we positively respond to anti-Semitism rather than a negative, fearful response which continues our anxieties and our fears. Because the message of Hanukkah is that the light has shone in the darkness and the darkness has not overwhelmed it. So my first point is that assimilation doesn't work. It didn't work at the time of the Maccabees, where they reversed their circumcision. They studied Greek philosophy instead of Torah, and they stopped keeping kosher. A pig was sacrificed on the altar in Jerusalem. It didn't work then, and it didn't work with my family in Nazi Germany in the 1930s as anti-Semitism grew. And trying to assimilate and lose our Jewish identity is not the right approach to dealing with anti-Semitism. My second point then is we should be more Jewish. We should be visible, loud and proud. I know that's not easy for us as British Jews. We tend to keep under the radar and to try and hide the fact that we're Jewish in public. I don't wear my yarmulke in public according to rabbinic advice, but we shouldn't hide the fact that we are Jews. And for British Jews, we should be members of synagogues, volunteering with Jewish organizations, meeting with others and associating not just as British people, but as Jewish people. My third point is that for those of us who are Jewish disciples of Yeshua, we should be more Jewish. He is the light of the world, and we, as his followers, he is the servant candle. He lights us up. The servant candle gives light to the other candles on the Hanukkah menorah, and together we are called to be a candlestick of witness, not just individual Jewish disciples of Jesus, but communities, congregations, fellowships, and part of the whole body of Messiah, the whole church. So we need to build our fellowships and we need to associate with one another. And in a recent survey we've been doing in the British Messianic Jewish Alliance, we find that the number one need for Jewish disciples of Jesus is to connect with each other and meet each other. And I'm so grateful for your encouragement and support to do this. My fourth and final point is that, like the Maccabees, we should challenge and oppose anti-Semitism wherever we encounter it. In social media, in politics. I don't know if you saw David Baddiel's recent documentary, Jews Don't Count, or read his book. He feels marginalized and alienated, even though he's not a supporter of Israel and he's not very religious. But he feels it's important to stand out and oppose anti-Semitism. Even more, we as Jewish followers of Jesus should oppose anti-Judaism in the church. I remember the first time I heard a pastor preach on how the Jews were stiff-necked. I went up to him at the end and stuck my neck out and said, "Who are you calling stiff-necked?" I'm glad to say we became great friends after that. And he's always been a supporter of the Jewish people and Jewish disciples of Jesus. So assimilation doesn't work. We should be more Jewish, especially if we're Jewish disciples of Yeshua, and we should challenge and oppose anti-Semitism wherever we encounter it. Hag Sameach, Happy Hanukkah, and Merry Messiahmas. Thank you.